Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Odin. Odin is one of the chief gods of Norse mythology. The Odin we're most familiar with is the one inspired by the Viking Age, but this god was originally formed in Germanic mythologies before the Common Era as Odin, as widely associated with the concept of poetic fury, alternately meaning excited, manic, violent and mind, wit, soul. In other words, Odin is generally viewed as both frenzied and wise. By the Viking Age, 8th to 12th centuries, he became more fully developed as the Old Norse Óðinn. In the beginning, Odin was regarded as the father of all gods and men, a wise seer with all-knowing mental agility, the gift of shapeshifting and the ability to travel to any of the 9 Nordic realms. Each day Odin would send his 2 ravens across the land to spy and return, revealing vital information about the happenings of the world. By the Viking Age, Odin became associated with war and battle. He presided over Valhalla, Hall of the Slain, the place where all Nordic heroes went after glorious death in brave battle. The souls of the heroes of Valhalla were preparing for Ragnarök, a great battle where many gods would die, including Odin, Thor, and Loki, and when the earth would fall underwater before being renewed again. During Ragnarök, Odin was swallowed whole by the monstrous wolf Fenrir. When the Romans came in contact with the Scandinavians, they correlated Odin with Mercury, their god of trade, commerce, and gain, and they related the Nordic god Thor to Mars, the god of war. For more information on the mythologies of Odin, please see literary references below. The mythological name Odin is a top 100 favorite in Norway and used with mild frequency in the United States, Canada, and Australia. Personality of the boy named Odin. Romance is the hallmark of the 6 personality. They exude nurturing, loving, and caring energy. 6s are in love with the idea of love in its idealized form, and with their magnetic personalities, they easily draw people toward them. Like the number 2 personality, they seek balance and harmony in their life and the world at large. They are conscientious and service-oriented, and a champion for the underdog. These personalities naturally attract money and are usually surrounded by lovely material objects, but their human relationships are always primary. They thrive in giving back to others rather than being motivated by their own desires. This is when they achieve great things. 6s are natural teachers, ministers, and counselors. Popularity of the boy named Odin. Oddly enough, the name Odin appeared once on the American male naming charts in 1884, but we consider this an aberration. His next appearance on the charts would not come for another 123 years in 2008. The name still ranks low on the charts, but at least it can take solace in the fact that it's on there at all. Odin is both mythological and heroic in terms of masculine name choices, but it remains unusual. Americans are more likely to embrace names from Greco-Roman or Celtic mythology rather than Scandinavian or Germanic. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a Norse god more prominent than Odin, until we see Thor or Loki on the charts, which is not likely. Odin is not a name for every parent, and we're sure you'll hear about the similarity in sounds to odor, but it's offbeat and different enough to be interesting. A great choice for Scandinavian-American parents who want to show off a little bit of their colorful heritage. Quick facts on Odin. Gender, boy. Origin, Nordic. Number of syllables, 2. Ranking popularity, 573. Pronunciation, Odin. Simple meaning, poetic fury. Characteristics of Odin. Sensitive, loving, affectionate, community-minded, family-oriented, humanitarian, compassionate. Cultural references to the baby name Odin. Literary characters of the baby name Odin. Odin is a major god in Norse mythology who has quite a respectable resume, being the god of war, death, deceit, poetry, and wisdom, quite an eclectic mix. Odin endured self-inflicted hardships in order to attain his exalted position, including hanging himself on the world tree for 9 days. He also fathered the thunder god, Thor, among other offspring, and was the architect of the Valhalla, the hall of those who died heroically in battle. Odin carries a magical spear, wears a self-reproducing ring, rides an 8-legged horse, is accompanied everywhere by 2 wolves, and also has 2 ravens who fly around the world every day bringing back news updates. Oh, and did we mention, he only has 1 eye, but sees just fine? Sounds like a fun guy. Among his saving graces is the belief that he was the early model for Santa Claus, when merged with the Christian St. Nicholas, and that his 1 many-legged steed morphed into the 8 reindeer. Sounds good to us. Popular songs on Odin. A song by Einherjar, Odin on Gjall,